No, they can't come. So welcome. This is Spoon TV. We are live here from the grounds of the Capitol building. This is Spoon TV. As you can see, the ECOWAS mediating delegation has arrived here, and they are in the premises of the Capitol building. You can see this is the view of the Capitol building currently. The grounds of the Capitol building is still tense. You can see they are looking for space to park their vehicle to be able to have access to the side of the regular chambers. We are standing before the chambers here. The Speaker and other House of Representatives are expected to arrive. The ECOWAS delegation, they are here on grounds of the Capitol building. And there they are. Delegation. So trying to find our way into the chambers to see. Find our way into the chambers to see whether they will allow us to have access to the chambers of the House of Representatives. We want to see who's coming. The lawmakers are arriving. The Speaker will soon arrive here. Speaker, here comes the Speaker. The Speaker is also flanked by Abu Kamara and other lawmakers. So they are currently in the regular chambers of the House of Representatives. Let's see whether the Deputy Speaker and members of the majority bloc will come on this side. The ECOWAS delegation is here. They were sent to Liberia to be able to mediate current impasse on Capitol Hill. The current impasse on Capitol Hill among lawmakers about the removal of the Speaker of the House of Representatives. So as you can see, the ECOWAS delegation has arrived here. They are arrived. And we see whether we have access to the chambers.
As soon as you get down, I'll slow down.
So we here in the House of Representatives. So they are in the chambers. This is the chamber. This place is where regular sessions are held for the House of Representatives. It's quite different from the joint chambers where the majority members are currently. So the ECOWAS delegation, they are currently meeting with the Speaker in here. The Speaker and some members of the House of Representatives who are on the side of the building. So here you have it. We don't know whether the other people will join this side, whether the other guys will join this side. We are still here and trying to update you. This is the current look of the premises of the Capitol building. You see the huge presence of security officers the joint security is present here on the grounds of the Capitol building. And to even have access to this Capitol building, to the premises of the Capitol building, is a difficult thing now for even those who are in central administration and those who are also personal staffers and all of that, you know. And here are the police officers are on the grounds of the Capitol building. So as you may be aware, the majority bloc, they are currently holding session in the joint chambers. Recently the joint chambers was reported on yesterday that the seats in the joint chambers were vandalized allegedly, and then the guys went ahead to purchase new seats within the joint chambers to hold session on today, and they are currently holding session. They have before them the Minister of Internal Affairs and also the Water and Sewer Boss, with Mo Ali, Minister of Internal Affairs, Honorable Francis Imali, also before them. So the ECOWAS delegation has arrived. They arrived in Liberia over the weekend to particularly intervene in settling the impasse on Capitol Hill. So as you can see from here, let me try to zoom again a little bit for you. So here is the vehicle carrying the head of the delegation. So this is the current outlook of the Capitol building. So as you may be aware, the lawmakers are arriving. They all are in red caps today. Those who are supporting the speaker, they are in a red cap on today. Keep sharing the live, keep sharing. Invite someone to watch along with you. We are coming to you live from the grounds of the Capitol building, from the side of the House Speaker J. Fonanti Kofa. So Speaker Kofa is meeting with is currently meeting with members of the ECOWAS delegation. And let's see what's going to happen after all of the meeting. The guys who are on the other side, whether they will agree to sit in a meeting with So Winston Blading is a veteran reporter here. He has been around this Capitol building and all of that. Winston, welcome to. We just want to have your expert view on what's happening. You were in the chambers. How the atmosphere, is in the chambers.
Thank you so kindly. The atmosphere in the chamber, from what I saw when the ECOWAS delegation arrived, the speaker block seems to be very relaxed. I see a lot of laughter in there, smiles, jokes. It's like they are not deterred or they are not moved by the appearances of members of the executive. As you just saw them every one of them is wearing a kind of uniform or t-shirt with the inscription, "The law is the law." You look at the back, it says "Standing with the law." There seems to be having a mindset. There are allegations. Yesterday, you listened to Representative Yeke Koruba. He did mention about 200,000 United States dollars now been offered to get the signature of lawmakers from the block of Fonati Kofa. And he made it clear that if you see any of us, leave from here and join that team, it means that we are taking something. And that was the political statement, but as to whether they're going to live up to it, that's another thing. But the speaker, seems to have a very pretty number. On the other side, I don't know what happened to the others, but they have dropped. We saw 41 on the other side. Instead of the 44,
Oh, this time around they are 41 instead of 44 or 43.
Yeah, from what we checked so far. I cannot confirm to you as to whether the guys that have left that side have crossed over. It could be they are absent from today's session due to one or two reasons. It could be whatever, but I'm not sure they have crossed over to the camp of Fonati Kopa. No, I've not been able to check how many lawmakers in the original chambers of the Honorable House of Representatives. I have not been able to check that as well. So as we stand, the ECOWAS delegation, they went to the office of the Speaker, they barely they came here into the chambers, and they are waiting for other lawmakers. But I cannot tell you exactly what was discussed in there, because it only allowed some of us to go in there, take pictures, do videos, and it allows us to come back outside. So we can ask them later on what was the meeting about, what was the conclusion point reached. But I also been told that they just met with the Liberian Senate as well. So it is the mediation process that is currently taking place. But the block of ECOWAS, they are in good numbers, but not number to conduct session constitutionally.
Okay, so you think from here they are going to meet with the majority bloc? That is the concern now.
Yes. No, if you listen to Senator Edwin Levy Snow, I was following your station. Was it on Saturday or Friday night? Yeah, it was on Friday. I was listening to Senator Edwin Levy Snow. He made mention that they turned up the visit. They want to meet with the executive, but the president have made it clear that he does not have any interest in meeting with the ECOWAS delegation. I don't know for whatever reason, but in my mind, it is not a good thing. When the Bible says when your neighbor house is on fire, crisis, you come in. So ECOWAS, we have always needed ECOWAS, in the past. We have called upon ECOWAS. ECOWAS have always been there for Liberia in our dark time. I think in my mind, the president, you can accept it, say, don't refuse the call, accept the call. But what is in the call? And
later on, there was a statement issued that he welcomed and he even met with some of
then in that thing is a good thing. But for the initial stage, or the president meeting, if the president actually met with ECOWAS delegation, bravo to you, Mr. President, because you always need the international community.
You just to throw light on some of you have been here around the legislature for quite a while. Is this the format usually used here by lawmakers to remove speaker, that they will go camp maybe at a local hotel or somewhere? You can just maybe talk us through.
No, let me say this to you, Mr. Fiamma. No speaker has been removed. I have been here 13 years. I have witnessed Talon. I have witnessed Edwin David Snow. No speaker has been removed. Speaker has been made to resign. The issue about resignation is a choice.
Okay.
Today you are with Spoon, I am with Bana. I used to be with OKFM. The choice for me to leave OKFM and go to Bana FM I made that decision and I resigned, left, and told the management of OPF and thank you for the time. I went to Banner. The issue for you to leave home now and come to Banner is a choice to come. So in the past, today you see a lot of mistakes are happening. I see a lot of lawmakers talking about the secretarial, the sergeant at arms, civil servant getting involved into the fight or what have you. That is something that has been happening. In the past, people have not really been able to respect the law, to go by the law, to do what the law says. By the time a few group of people come together and they say, we don't want you. We don't want you. We go on the other side and start having our session. That person, it happened to Edwin Melvin Snow, now he's senator. It happened to Alex Jenner-Talon. You see, for example, the international community, ECOWAS here today, right? In the past, ECOWAS came and said, oh, Snow or Talon, in the interest of Liberia, just got to give in. You can store the working of the country. You see civil society organizations, other international communities, ordinary Liberians, they will come in and begin to tell you in the name of peace, the operation. For example, we have, as we speak, it comes at a time where the budget, and this could have been the second week in the preparation of the draft national budget for 2025. But unfortunately for us, we cannot go through. Then the president, on the other hand, too, the letter that he wrote to the chief clerk of the Honorable House of Representatives, it was not a good one on the side of the president. Constitutionally, there are three branches of government. You cannot leave as an agent of the executive. So I asked the president something. I said, well, Mr. President, how do you feel if members of the executive, will start leaving you and start making reports to the vice president? What will you say? What will you do? How do you feel if somebody in your office is asking you, what, Mr. President, should I write a letter to the speaker not telling you about the budget, but you take the telephone, your secretary takes the telephone and call your vice president, Mr. Vice President, you try to write this an affront to you. The Constitution talks about separation of power. No matter what, till they can come out with your 49. As an experienced legislative reporter, 2 times I have won a warrior come as best legislative reporter. I can say to you, the speaker remain the speaker till they can get that 49 to remove the speaker. Other than that, it is the choice of the speaker to resign. But for now, one thing he's looking at, when I interviewed the lad, he said, Wilson, what do you really expect me to do? No, I have one person that got interest involved. And the only reason why I have 2 people that, I support Kofa in this fight is because he with the law. If the law go against Kofa, trust me, I'm no longer with Kofa. Okay. But the fact that, he is with the law, and as a Liberian, I should be law-abiding citizen. And the decision of Kofa not to resign, but to hold on to the law, it's not just for him. Yeah, listen, what if tomorrow the people of Grand Bassa County, where you're from, having to send you here, I'm from Maryland County, having to send me here, or even the guys who are against Kofa today, what if they're having to win that battle? They have won the battle, they come back here tomorrow, and one of them is elected as speaker. No, few group of people will not just come one side and say, we want you. Even what Kofa is doing today, I can safely say to you, my brother, that the guys who even are against Kofa, that law will back them and stay with them tomorrow. Because any of them can emerge as speaker tomorrow. Few people will not come one side and say, let's go to one area or let's go in the John Chimo, we want them. It means that every year or every 6 months,
we have a new speaker.
Exactly. So, the generation today and generation to come. The law, the reason why you see a lot is strange to some people because it has not really been tested to have a speaker removed. But speaker has been made to resign due to pressure. But the issue of removal, in my mind, I don't know what happened in the past, But my 13 years in the building is the very first time I see it being tested that I'm willing to step aside. But get that 49, that 10, get it, I will step aside. Thank you so much. Executive.
So you can see,
I know.
see the house look here in the this is it here. So this is what's happening here. So the ECOWAS delegation is currently meeting with the speaker and members of his team. They are currently meeting. And then, so this is Spoon TV. Continue to share the live. We are here making sure to bring you the atmosphere and what's happening here on the grounds of the Capitol building from Monrovia. The ECOWAS delegation to intervene into this matter. They are currently meeting with the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Speaker J. Fonati Kofa, the embattled Speaker, and also with some of the members of the House of Representatives, particularly those who are on the side of the Speaker. They are in a meeting, they are in an executive meeting. So after which time we're going to interact with them to know what are some of the things they discussed in a meeting.
Are you shouting for?
What they able to do. So they
you can't do nothing for me. What kind of man, you know me?
The Capitol building is currently tense. The huge presence of security officers here around the Capitol building to have access to the premises of the building. It is a tough nut to crack. So howbeit, welcome to Spoon TV. We are still here hanging around, trying to bring you up to date. The happenings here currently, the session on the other side is ongoing, presided by the Deputy Speaker Thomas Fowler and other members of the majority bloc. On today, before them, they had the Internal Affairs Minister and the Water and Sewer boss. They were here. So this is Spoon TV. We're trying to bring you up to date on what's happening.
Yeah, so you're go down for all now with the security intel that I want to be standing here. You don't see me standing here. As all of you do that, you don't see me standing here. Somebody got changed. No, that ain't something changed.
So we will continue to bring you up to date about the happenings here. We will continue to
John,
this is it. We will continue to do that as we inform you. The grounds of the Capitol building is charged. Well charged. So Liberian song. all over, they have come to watch what's happening here. And then they will be able to make their own judgment. It just a historic time for the people of Liberia. You know, all eyes on Capitol Hill, how lawmakers are proceeding with the removal of the speaker. They have not yet been able to pull the to 47 to 49 persons, lawmakers, to remove the speaker. They are not over the past 4 weeks. They are unable to have that number on their side. On October 17, during the signing of the resolution, I reported that they were 47, but the number keeps declining from 47. From 47, we went down to 45 to 44, 44 to 43. Today we heard that they are to 42, presided by the Deputy Speaker, Thomas Falla. Both Speaker and Deputy Speaker, they are also from the opposition, Congress for Democratic Change. 11 opposition, Congress for Democratic Change lawmakers are on the other side. They were recently suspended by the party for plotting to remove the speaker, the legitimately elected speaker from the side of the Congress for Democratic Change. But in so doing, the Deputy Speaker, who is also from the CDC, is now the presiding. He's one of the ringleaders of the majority bloc, those who are opting to remove the speaker, and he's on the other side. When his suspension notice was issued, the communication was issued by his suspension, he welcomed the suspension and said that he was willing to avail himself to any investigation so far. Some of those lawmakers, 11 lawmakers on the side of the speaker's removal, 11 lawmakers, and they are from the CDC. Aside from that, they are playing pivotal role in the removal of their own speaker, who's also from the CDC. This is legislative politics. It is not about party. Some of those lawmakers who spoke to, those were their words. They said that this is not about party again. It is about what they want. So they begin to highlight some of those allegations against the Speaker of the House of Representatives. They allege that the Speaker is involved in conflict of interest, wrongful proceeding, putting people on committees that are not their area. And aside from that, the Speaker outturned of his budget. It's been overstated. His budget sometimes 2 million, the outturn, the expenditure can extend up to 5 million. In all of that, they package all of that into the resolution, the petition, and they said that they don't want the speaker anymore. They has been dragging since October 17. On the 31st of October 2024, the president should have presented the national budget for fiscal year 2025. The president did not do it. The president asked for 8 days. So it should have been presented on November 8th, 2024. Last Friday, the executive did not present the budget again, but rather wrote a communication to the chief clerk stating that they are trying to evaluate what's happening on Capitol Hill, particularly the impacts on Capitol Hill. So as you can see, the ECOWAS representatives are here. They are currently in executive session with the Speaker of the House of Representatives. We will continue to update you. All of the guys, they are in their regular session. These vehicles you see right on your screen on the other side of the Capitol building, this is where they usually park their vehicle on this side. As you can see here, these are their vehicles parking on the other side, and this side is the speaker's side of the Capitol building. So the speaker guests, lawmakers supporting the speaker, ECOWAS, and all the other people who have come to the speaker. This is the side. So this is it. Thank you so much for watching Spoon TV. Keep sharing. We are still up here on the grounds of the Capitol building. It has been quite dramatic these few days. The grounds of the Capitol building have been the scene of extraction where lawmakers are opting to remove their speaker they just elected 10 months ago. So many Liberians, critics are concerned. Some of these same people 10 months ago, they were saying, Hosanna, Hosanna, elect him. And no, everybody confused about how the table turned just in a moment that today, the same speaker they elected, they are rejecting him, camping for over 4 weeks now. You should find out that they should opting to remove him now. So the CDC lawmakers are saying this is not about CDC. They are saying this is legislative politics. So 11 of those CDC supporters, CDC lawmakers, including the deputy speaker, they are on the other side. Currently, he's presiding over the guys on the